It's versus. I'm John Moore. That's Will Cohen. Hey, listen. Before we get into any pleasantries, we did Bull Shark, right? And there's Bull Shark 2. Today we're talking about Bull Shark 3. Will, are you excited?
Yeah, I'm as excited as Mel Gibson was excited to think about a circumcision. Some of you might be wondering where's Will's signature blazer. Guys, if the filmmakers aren't going to give a fuck, neither am I. They clearly have no respect for their audience, and therefore they don't get the respect of the blazer.
Fair enough. Like Bull Shark 3 is like, hey, you got to give this film like the small amounts of credit it deserves. It starts right from the end of Bull Shark 2. Like at the end of Bull Shark 2, there were a bunch of shark just swimming back in the lake. Now all of a sudden, there's a bunch of shark in this lake, and the time is off. I mean, his son is still 30 years old, but now he's been 100 days sober. And he still doesn't. He applied for the job again, but they haven't given him the job yet.
Mayor, listen, if you guys are here to explain what's taking so long to process my reinstatement, I'm happy to talk.
But maybe I blinked too many times and missed it. I don't remember seeing the school of sharks. I only remember seeing one fucking shark.
Now, at the end of Bull Shark 2, at the end of Bull Shark 1, there's one shark. Because it's the second shark we see in Bull Shark 2. But at the end of Bull Shark 2, there's a couple of sharks. Not as many as they have in this movie, but there's a couple of sharks.
But you see, and that's the thing that I'm confused by, because I remember seeing like a fuckload of sharks at the end of Bull Shark 2, but I don't remember seeing them here. Did I blink?
There's scenes where you see a couple of them. I mean, whenever somebody's getting attacked, you'd think they're going to get attacked by like a school of sharks. Or a shiver of sharks. It's called a shiver of sharks.
Which they never say in this movie.
Yeah, they never say that in this movie. That would require them to do like a little bit of research.
Which they did in the first one.
They've carried that knowledge through all the movies. This movie, the cold open in this movie is a smart girl and her dumb boyfriend. Like where it's like this place, like everyone seems to still understand. Don't go in this fucking lake. Everyone seems to understand it, except the people we meet at the beginning of every one of these movies.
All right. For you, my lady?
Because the guy's like, it's fine. And the girl's like, I don't know. No one's here.
Come on, they took care of all that.
Then why isn't anyone out here?
No one's here. And he's like, come on in the water.
But is she smart, John? Because as soon as he goes in, and disappears after she has her back turned to her.
Yeah.
Does she run and go get help, which is the smart thing to do? No, she goes in.
Sam?
Well, I want to say one thing before we get into that. There's this scene, and I'll put the clip right here. The dude's walking into the water, and the water's below his knees. And the shark swims behind him. Like, how? How in a foot of water? How? How the fuck does that happen?
And she's not much, but here's the thing. She's not much shorter than he is. And the same stupid shit happens.
Like they're in shallow. Like what? The fin wouldn't be out of the water. 3/4 of the shark would be out of the water. But it's just a fin. And if that's the size of the shark, then I don't feel like I'm in any danger.
No,
that's not that big of a shark.
No, you can like pick that shark up and
throw it.
Yeah.
That being said, they're very like willy-nilly about like how deadly sharks are. Again, not many deaths in this movie. All these movies, like they front load the deaths and then no one dies. Like there's no stakes because like it's like, oh well, the two people stupid enough to go in the lake got killed.
Yeah,
let's go kill these sharks.
Yeah, we spent all of our blood budget here because somehow these are making less than, like maybe they're just like spending less and less money on these films as they go along.
As they should.
But at least the only credit, literally the only credit I'm going to give it is they followed they followed the main dude's sobriety thread, because they forgot that in Bull Shark 2, and like, oh wait, we forgot to do that. Okay, now we'll make him
No,
sober.
he was drunk in Bull. He was sober in Bull Shark 1, sort of. He was drunk and then sober. Then he was drunk in Bull Shark 2. Now he's sober.
The entirety.
Yes. And then another good thing that happens in Bull Shark 3 is we get the best character in the series back. We get the former coroner, who I guess was jailed for some reason. She's out of jail, but she still loves snacks. Every scene, she's eating snacks.
I'm sorry, is no one else seeing this? I mean, what universe is this?
So there's that. So that's also a thread. And then all of a sudden, the sheriff and the mayor are not like adversarial to Spencer anymore. Now they're all one big team. Yeah.
So it's like,
and Nolan's there. And Nolan is there. We can't forget Nolan and his WrestleMania. He's wearing the same outfit, the same exact outfit.
Thoughts?
He has that.
Yeah.
Shape.
Who turns out is like basically just superhuman, and we just didn't know it the entire time. But it's like the one thing that made Bull Shark 1 interesting was the weird adversarial relationship that he has with the mayor and the head of the police department. That's what made it truly interesting. And then they kind of sort of had that in the second one, and they just forget. It's like somehow they plummet worse between Jaws 2 and Jaws 3. Yeah. Like it's more of a steep decline, and I don't know how the hell they manage that.
Now, my big criticism of this movie is, like, in the beginning, the sharks kill these two people very easily. But now you have, like, Spencer's diving by himself, like, through the school of sharks, and they don't fucking touch him. And then Nolan's able to, like, basically fist fight the sharks in the water indefinitely.
I got it! Oh shit! Get me out of this fucking lake!
I found a sharp stick and I poked it.
Yeah.
And I got away.
Yeah. He gets away.
You think I'm joking? No, that is literally what he says before the credits roll.
You're not gonna believe this shit. See, I found the stick and then I gave it to me, macho man to me.
And then the big plan is, it's funny. It's like, this is like a movie where, like, there is a plan and the plan is executed perfectly. There's a speed bump to the plan, but that's also just dealt with very, very non-bureaucratically. It's like, we're going to put these like this bomb at the bottom of the lake. We're going to detonate that bomb, and it's going to kill all the wildlife in the lake. It's like, oh, you can't do that. There's a gas line in the lake. Okay, well, let's call the governor and have him shut the gas line off. Okay, and then everything works perfectly.
Yeah, it's like
no stakes.
Yeah. It's I guess to their credit, it's like one of the things we always bitch about ITN films is that there's never a plan. Well, I guess here's a plan, and somehow they were able to do it flawlessly, despite the fact that Bull Shark 1 and 2 plans are made and just they just get fucked up. So it's like, do you think that was the squeaky wheel that needed the grease here, guys? I don't understand. Like, what?
No, I'll say my big complaint is just like most other ITN movies, like end the fucking movie. Like, just end it. Like, at the end of this movie, there's all of a sudden an alligator in the lake. And the movie just ends, and there's no alligator movie. Like, Brent Bettman does not make an alligator movie. He makes 3 more shark movies after this. Like, why did you put the alligator in the fucking lake? I don't want to see another movie. I don't. You could just end it. Like, you won. Like, Spencer beats the sharks. He's beaten a dozen sharks. Let him ride off into the sunset, into the Texas sunset. Be done. But no, just toss the CGI alligator in there. Fuck you.
Pretty much. It's like they wanted a sequel teaser for a sequel that was just never going to happen.
Bull alligator coming soon. Yeah, whatever. Let's
Bull gator.
Yeah, that's enough. Let's go to the ratings. I think we rated this the same. I'm at 1.5. It's fine. It's diminishing returns on something that was fine to begin with, and now it's bad.
If it feels like I was sleepwalking through this episode, it's because this film gives me nothing to talk about. I may have been sleepwalking through this episode. They were sleepwalking through an entire filmmaking process. I'm perplexed by this. I gave it 1.5 as well. It's not even that they fix it until it was broke. They had something, broke it, and then broke it again.
And kept breaking it.
They just kept breaking it for no fucking reason. The decisions that are made in this film are just so ham-fisted and stupid just to further the plot. It's like, guys, we've seen through 2 other films where you guys had brains. Can't you find them again? Is the sheriff needing to be drunk in order for him to actually be smart? Is sobriety making him stupid? Oh, Jesus.
That'll do it for the Bull Shark trilogy. We're not going to be covering the Lone Star Shark trilogy, at least not anytime soon. I think we need a break. So we're going to continue down the ITN. The movie that came out after Bull Shark 1 is this movie, The Demon's Child. And that box art looks like hot fucking garbage. Guarantee this doesn't happen in the movie. This is the same director that gave us Clownery, which means we're going to have a bunch of people with Russian accents pretending to be in America somewhere, I imagine. But until next time, I am John Maher, and that's Will Cohen. If you made this far in the video, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Go to the Facebook group at Why We Love Horror. Hey, this is this year's Letterboxd challenge. You can check that out. But hey, I've already released next year's Letterboxd challenge, so you can get ahead of yourself, check out stuff, make your list there, and come watch movies with us. This has been Versus. We'll see you next week. Here comes that schedule.